Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It's your friendly neighborhood factory man. That's right, Raznac here for another episode of Factorio. And today, as the title said, we're going to be talking about stone and steel. That's right, what can we do with stone and steel? That's another one of the products that we're going to need to kind of advance and get further and further in our Factorio journey. If you haven't figured out yet, you do one thing to do another. You do another thing to do another. We got all kinds of science stuff to deal with. Like, all this stuff still has to be researched. I mean, we have tons and tons. I can't wait to get the Spidertron squirrel. But there's all kinds of stuff to get researched. We have to launch our rocket. We got all kinds of stuff to do. So we're going to work on steel. And steel is one of those that I don't think it's overly complicated, but it might give people a few fits here and there, because what it takes is it takes iron plates. So if we jump in here and we look at steel, we need 5 iron plates, and it takes 16 seconds to craft one thing of steel. It also takes coal. So you need iron plates and you need coal, and you can make it in a furnace. So there's, a lot of stuff going on to get the steel to work. Whereas iron takes 3.2 seconds, and you need 1 iron ore. So we have a different way there's a bunch of different ways of doing this. I have a preferred method, which is something I like to do. It's how I like to do it. And it's very similar to this concept, but with a second layer of stuff. So what we're going to do is just give ourselves some room. And we're going to put a belt down the middle. And that's just going to kind of be our little belt that allows us to figure out what is it that we want to do, right? How do we want to go about doing this? And again, I do things a little bit different. I picked this up. I can't even remember where I picked this up. I picked this up along the way, and again, it's just kind of how I do it. So what we're going to do, we're going to just do kind of gonna make all these furnaces, and you're probably like, holy crap, that's a lot of furnaces. Yes, it is. It's a lot of furnaces. This will of course be expandable. As all things, eventually we'll get to the point where we are happy with how we do things. So we're going to put another belt this way and another belt this way. So steel is one of those unique items where it takes kind of multiple inputs, because you're going to need iron twice, or not iron twice. You're going to need coal twice, right? So the first thing we want to do is we want to make iron. In order to make iron, we need to let's do one, just for the sake of my OCD. Let's do one more of these. And I usually mess this up every time I do it. I usually always mess this up. This in middle line, instead of being the output line like it was on the iron, is going to be our input line. Remember, this is the output line. But actually, this is going to be our input line. And I'll show you how it's going to be our input line. So we need iron, we need coal. Let's go over here, grab ourselves some coal. Let's go over here, let's grab ourselves some iron. And now we have iron and coal that we're going to feed onto these lines. Again, we want to take advantage of side loading, right? We want to take advantage of side loading, because side loading is our friend. We also want the scalability. You always want scalability in Factorio, something that you can expand upon easy as you need more throughput. So there is our iron. That is taken care of, right? The next thing we need is coal. So we're going to put coal on the other side, but we're also going to get a little creative with the coal. So we're going to do this. And I got to think how to do this. So bring this way, and boop, 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 boop. I think we're going to do. Want to do this, and then want to do this, and I'll show you why. So we need multiple coal lines. So let's do that, and let's did that a little wrong. That's okay. We'll just side load that there. Then we also need coal over here, and we also need coal over here. And I will show you why. So let's go ahead and get our iron worked up. So these are going to make iron, and they're going to feed into the next ones, which make steel. You will see all this come together, all of its glory. Eventually, we're going to be able to. Eventually, I think steel might do as a rail, as like a satellite. We'll actually set up a steel processing factory, and we'll deliver all the steel by rail. That may be how we do it. Oh, we finished automobilism. We can build a car. That's next on our list. We got all kinds of stuff. We're gonna want to do. So we want built. We want inserters here. And we want inserters, and we want outputs. So we want in and we want out. In and out. Oh, I need more inserters. In. Innies and outies. Sorry. Started thinking of belly buttons and it made me giggle. All right. We want innies and outies is what we want. This is going to go this way. Yeah. I want to side load this. We want this on the outside. Gonna mess this. All right, so there is our coal. And then we're going to bring a line this way. Could have, oh no, I don't want that. I don't want that. A little wonky. I might clean this up later because I don't like it. Wow, that was quick research. Let's do trades. So now I will show you what we do eventually at the end, right? Because you're like, yeah, but how is this going to work, Raz? Trust the awesomeness. Trust the awesomeness. Let's grab us some power poles. We will eventually be able to do this. So you want a power pole here, here. I kind of botched this up. Yeah, like usually I put one right here. That's all right. These things will work. Things will work out. And I can't wait till we get better power poles. That would be nice indeed. Here. There. There. Okay. You can see we got some stuff going on here, right? So these are smelting iron. Not very fast, right? It takes time. It goes slow. These things happen, right? It's not very quick. So we'll hit Alt so you can kind of see what's going on. So these iron smelters eventually feed the steel, right? That's the plan. And then the steel, oh yeah, I did that wrong. Screwed up. Oh, Raz, you're a failure. Raz, you failed. I actually had that right the first time. I completely messed that up. Failure on epic level. YouTuber doesn't know what he's doing. News at 7. Let's do this and clear that belt up. That now it's working. That took a minute. Horrible. It's absolutely horrible. Let's clean this line. There we go. Be breezy. Now we got it. All right. So back to what I was saying. The iron, we have iron ore and we have coal coming through here, right? And this is expandable. We'll be able to increase our steel quite a bit. And then we have steel and coal on the other line. And that's not optimal, right? It's actually suboptimal. But here's the thing. We actually need steel and we need coal on the main bus. This may not be the best way of doing it, but it's how I do it. I do things a little differently sometimes, and with this build, I'm doing it quite a bit different. So, build us some belts way out, so we can expand the steel to the umpteenth thousandth degree if we wanted to. I'm going to show you kind of what I do here to change things up just a bit. We have room for 2 lines here, and we're gonna take advantage of that. We're going to take advantage of those lines. By the joys of filters. Filters, you say? There are no filters. Again, there are filters. These wonderful machines are filters. What you can do is you can do output left, and you can pick a product that you want it to output. We're going to have it output coal to the left, right? And then what happens is it only outputs coal on one side and steel on the other. We're going to do the same thing here. We're going to output right. We're going to output coal. And what we can see here is now we have separated our 2 lines. One is steel and one is coal. We have 2 different lines. We're going to bring these both together in what I call this wonderful union. And now we have a full line of coal. This full line of coal, we need to get onto the main bus. It's going to end up way over here. I'm not going to do it on this. We're going to bring this coal way over here, and we're going to put that on to the main bus. That's the plan with that. Same with the steel, right? So we have this main line of coal that we're going to do. We're going to do the same with the steel. We're going to create one. Again, I'm using up a lot of room here just to kind of show that these things can be done easily. And now we have our steel. Just like that. We have a full line of steel that will go on to the main bus. That's how I do steel. It may not be how a lot of people do it. It's how I prefer to do it. It keeps me from getting confused and messed up. And we have this big, huge, expandable steel. And eventually it's not going to matter. A lot of this stuff is not going to matter, right? There's a lot of people who will nitpick this to death. I know they will. Oh, it's not the most optimal. Your ratios aren't right. Blah, 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 blah. Have fun, okay? Because our end goal is to launch a rocket ship. That's what we want to do. And however we get there is the fun part. That's part of the fun journey. But now that we have steel, we can make our... Oh, what am I missing? Oh, I need more steel plates. I can make steel armor. I can make a little more... I can make a little better armor. Let's fire it up. Let's fire up our steel armor. Cooking right here. See our steel armor. Now we have physical and explosive damage protection. It's awesome. Yeah, but that's how we do it. The other thing that this allows us to do is make we can make steel electric poles, which have we can make these medium electric poles. We also make the big electric poles. So these are the medium electric poles, which have a bigger footprint. Nice 5x5 footprint. And then the electric poles have a very small footprint, but they go very long distances, right? So like they, again, if you're new to the game, you found the wrong person. No, I'm just kidding. So what you do is like the big electric poles, you can attach to the network, and then you can go really, really far, like 20 places. Look, so that you're not using 100 electric poles when you run your electric across. So that's kind of the advantage of those. Where the medium electric poles, the advantage is you have a bigger footprint, Speaking of electricity, we look pretty good. But yeah, that's my steel setup. Not too complicated. It's super easy. Very, very easy to do. Stone is going to be even simpler because what do we do for stone? We do this exact same smeltery setup. That's how we do it. The exact same. It's no different. In fact, what we're going to do is we're going to queue up some miners and we're going to get our stone going. So we have steel. Next is stone. It's going to just take us a matter of minutes. We need a bunch of iron plates here real quick. We need some miners. Queue up some more furnaces. While we're waiting, we'll queue up some more inserters. So our stone production so far has been this measly little mining drill that shall be no more. You are not wanted, sir. So we're going to bring stone off this way. And I could put it. Then I could use this belt. Yeah, I can do that. I can make it work. I can make it work. We can make it happen. All right. Make this things happen. Six for now. Again, we got our output belt right there. Got our input belts right here. Could copy and paste it and then just do it. I don't know. I kind of like, I don't know. I'm not a big copy and paste guy. Like I kind of like, eventually you will when the robots build stuff for us, but as it sits right now, I'm not a big copy and paste guy. So we want to feed, out. Eventually you can put down, like you can copy and paste and then put down a blueprint and you can hit build and the robots grab all the stuff and they're like, and they build it and it's so cool. Yes, there's sound effects with it, I promise. We'll drop one there. That one there. I should be using the bigger poles, but you need a bigger pole, Raz. Do this for now because we want to get it up and going. Now to bring in our stone. So that's what we need. Ooh, rails finished. Let's pop up circuit network. Oh, this is fun. We'll do that in the next episode. We'll build a hub or mall or whatever you want to call it. We'll do that in the next episode. There's probably only going to be one episode this week because I'm running out of time. Actually, I have to go to work in a few hours, so I'm probably not going to make it with the other episode, the next episode. So forgive me, my dear friends, but duty calls and I have to work. So be one episode short this weekend. Hopefully we can make up for it next week. All right, let's drop those in. Got that coming out. Whatever, we'll fix all the power later. So now we have stone. Bring our stone up kind of close to this line. Oops. This belt's the wrong one. Oh, what are you doing, Raz? Oh, goof. There it is. Music is getting kind of funky this time. Funky. All right. Let's do that. I might do this a little different this time. Let's do this. Let's change things up a little. Oh, it's not gonna make it. You know what will make it? The fast underground belts. Oh my god, we gotta make tons and tons of gear. Because I think 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, see the red belts, these red underground belts, they have a bigger. So the maximum length on the yellows is 5. The maximum length on the red is 7. So we're gonna make some reds and we're gonna cheat. I'm gonna cheat a little. so that I have a little more room to kind of play with. Grab our red underground belt. Voila! It's suboptimal, but what do we care? We're here for a good time. And this really such a bad way of doing this. This is so bad. I've messed this up horribly. We'll do this. I've really screwed the pooch on this. What am I doing? Okay. So I need iron and there. I've really lost my train of thought here. This is a train wreck in all sorts and fashions. Let's do boop. Do boop like that. Kind of get our back on our train of thought. Kind of messed horribly. That's all right. There we go. That kind of works. Okay, just go with it. People, don't judge me. Just embrace the madness that is me. Let's put an underground inserter, just like so. And there we go. Now we're making stone bricks. It was kind of painful. That was very painful, in fact. All right, so now we have our stone bricks being produced, and those stone bricks, again, that will be brought all the way up here onto the bus, and we have a nice expandable stone brick operation. Just ignore this. Don't look here. Do not look here. We will expand this all the way down the line and add that there. We have our steel. So now we have steel and stone. It's like a dramatic, like, fantasy novel. Look, we got all these circuits that we can play with. Things are getting very, we got liquids. We still have, oh man, that's going to be like probably 2 whole episodes to even explain the liquids. And then we get to our next, we're going to build a car. What? Yes, a car. In the next episode, 1 man, 1 car in factory. That's the plan. Everybody, thank you so very much for watching. Thank you for listening. Again, the joys of Factorio, you can do this however you want, you know, as long as the end goal is the same, right? Launching the rocket. You can kind of play with it, and you find your ways of doing things. You watch videos, you get on forums, you look around, you kind of find different ways of doing things. And again, this stuff may not be the most optimal way of doing it, the best use of space, the best use of belts, but it works, and it works for me, and it gets the job done. We're going to need more iron throughput. This takes lots of iron, and eventually none of this is going to matter, because this is all going to be outsourced way out here, and we're going to have trains of steel coming in, and we're going to have trains of probably trains of stone coming in. We're going to have all kinds of stuff coming by train. That's my plan at some point. See how well my plan plays out. But yeah, that's it. Thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. Again, sorry, no episode tomorrow. I'll get back with things, hopefully 2 episodes next week. This week had some fun surprises with Farm Sim, and got a new server set up, and just been playing Farm Sim a lot. So if you've never enjoyed the Farm Sim content, check it out. You never know, you may love that game. Hey, find a new game that you love. Factorio and Farm Sim. Could you imagine if we could put the 2 together? Whoa. Wow. That'd be pretty awesome. All right, everybody. Stay safe. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.